I just pulled in here and I realized I still have my earbuds plugged in, so I will use the microphone because I'm not messing with that right now. This is one amazing spot. I think I'm going to get some seriously spectacular sunset views here. So I've pulled into a place called Hagen's Cove in Florida. And there's another van lifer back there. So, wow. I am looking around. It almost kind of reminds me a little of Apalachicola, and I'm not far from there, you know. I am cooking up my favorite stir fry and Thai noodles. Very excited to eat this dinner tonight. I am ravenous. Yeah, this stir fry, really simple, just bagged veg from Publix. It's a stir fry veg. And then I do the Thai noodles from Knorr. Really simple. Add a little soy sauce to my vegetables. They're cooking in grapeseed oil and the soy sauce. A little tiny bit of butter for some fat, because I like me a little bit of fat in my veg. I know, not traditional. It's okay. I'm not traditional. So there you go. Yeah, so pretty amazing view. I will do my best to capture a little bit more of it without burning my dinner. My little snuggle buddy. Hi. Well past sunrise. I have been sitting here being very quiet with myself. Something that has been much needed. I don't feel rushed to leave this spot, which is fabulous. And today, it's a beautiful day. They are saying it's going to rain later. But for right now, I'm getting this gorgeous morning, and I am grateful for it. And I am grateful for the opportunity to be in one spot, be in my home, which is beautifully repaired, and and to just, you know, get some things accomplished that I need to get focused on and accomplished. So I've had these commissions that I've been working on, and I was definitely distracted by the van. So it took me away from what I needed to be doing for them. But now I have time. So I'm going to share with you my progress. So I'm a landscape painter. But I also promised myself that whatever challenges were presented to me, that I would take them and that I would grow from them. And so I have started this painting. of a dog, so you can see. So I've gotten everything but the dog because I got nervous and I stopped. But I also had to deal with the van. So today I'm going to take my kneaded eraser and erase some of this pencil, this heavy pencil, and get busy. If you'd like to see the process of this painting, you can join me over on Patreon. That is where I post the majority of my painting videos. And occasionally I do throw them up here on YouTube for everybody to see, but they're usually older ones. And if you want to see what I'm doing now and today, you can check me out on Patreon. The link is below in the description. And also, if you become a member, you support my journey and you help me continue moving forward and accepting challenges like this. So I am going to get busy. I need to shut this off. I need to recharge my phone. I've been recharging myself all morning. And I wanted to do it in the quiet, so I didn't want to have to turn on my engine. But now it's time. I'm going to turn on the engine, recharge the batteries, and get this day started for work. Low tide here, and there is a bit of a rainstorm coming in. Not here yet, but I have tarped up for the occasion. Beautiful spot. There I am, all tarped up, ready for the rain. Now can't see the tarps because of the trees. But that's my spot. Beautiful view for sunset and sunrise out either side. This lookout tower, which is kind of neat, although I honestly don't feel the need for it. I feel like I can see far enough. There are some trails which I may check out later after the rain. I got my wellies just in case. It's a rainy day and I decided to do a sketch of this beautiful view I've got, even with the raindrops in the way through the window. And I have this coming together. Of course, it's my own interpretation. I am leaving out the tower because I've chosen to just really fixate on these beautiful trees and trying my hand at a palm tree. Oh, we'll see what happens with that, but I'm going to just play with this a little bit today. Certainly is a blustery day. We are hanging out inside. It is cold out there and really windy. I was kept up a lot of the night by the banging of my straps on the side of the van. And it kept sounding like somebody was knocking, but my fault. I left the tarp up. And I'll take it down in a little bit. I'm just going to wait for the wind to die down a tiny bit and for the sun to warm up the temperatures just a little bit more. Yeah. Tide's going out. And as you saw earlier in the video, beautiful, beautiful low tides here at Hagen's Cove Park. I got to paint a little painting yesterday, which I really enjoyed. I'll insert the image here. And I did leave out the lookout tower for that particular painting. It really was about the trees and the approaching storm. So I didn't want to block the view too much by including too much. I thought it would get too busy. I'm really loving it here. I was going to move on today. However, since it is such a lovely quiet spot, I think I'll hang out here one more day and get some more painting done. I'm feeling good today. I feel good most days, let's be honest. I do. I choose to. Even when things are difficult, I know that only positive can come out of the situations I'm in if I am in my right space and being right-sized. And I can grow from anything. And I choose to. So, today, I will sit tight, get some more painting done, and enjoy the fact that even though it's freezing, the blessing is that the ice in my cooler is staying. So see, there's a good side to everything. It's too windy for me outside, so that means I'm going to be inside painting. Good thing number one. Ice in my cooler. Good thing number two. I have my nugget on my lap, keeping me toasty warm. Good thing number three. And many more. Many more. I have a stunning view. I enjoyed a gorgeous sunrise this morning, which you saw. And yeah, I could keep going. Gratitude abounds. I start my day with gratitude and I end it with gratitude. And this is how I stay positive even during the difficult times, right? Because as a dear friend of mine once said, life doesn't get better, honey. You do. So I keep that in my mind, and I hear him saying that, and I love that I got to know this amazing person who said many things that I identified with. But that one in particular sticks with me, especially when things get difficult. I hear that in my head. And for that, I'm grateful as well. All right. That's it for now. So, really blustery day, but it was definitely time to take the tarp off. I was tired of hearing my straps banging on the side of the van. Yeah, so basically, you know, after I take off the tarp and try to fold it up in the wind. Oh, yeah, say don't spray it, Marion. Well, it was interesting. I'll say that. I couldn't film it, too windy. But, you know, sometimes the wind can be your friend. And I also accepted that it's not going to be perfect, like pretty much everything in my life. Which, as I said before, you know, it's not something I'm striving for. Perfection is actually something I'm looking to get away from. I love the quote, "Perfection is fear in high heels." That is a quote from the book Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, one of my favorite books. So I just kind of wrap these guys up, and I do have a little bit of a trick as to how I get them to sort of stay together. So I take this first one next to the little Hoozadingus here, because I don't know the names of stuff, fold it over like this, right? And I feed this one around and I hold it tight so that way that interior one stays nice and tight to this clicky thingy. Whoops. And try not to let the camera slide. I don't have my little other Hoozadingus, my favorite word. Was actually my dad's saying, and I just love it. So, and then I just kind of roll it up like this, and I have 3 of these beauties from my wonderful friend Miss Beth. Thank you again, because these things, and the tarp, she got me the tarp and she gave me these straps. Huge life changer for me. All right, so I take all 3 of these guys, I stack them together like so, alternating where my hooks are because it's just easier. And then with my bungee that I also use, I use 3 bungees and 3 straps to hold the tarp in place. And if I had filmed this before everything came down, you would have seen how even with all of that, it still gets blown around in the wind. But I just kind of wrap this all together into a nice tight little bundle so I can store them easily. Hook these guys together, and voila, I have a nice little bundle of straps and my bungee, and this is my tarp setup, and it's easy to grab. I keep it in the door van. It's just the right size if my extension cord isn't in the way. Here we go. It just slides right in. And nugget toys, they're everywhere. We left her little guy behind, her creepy smiley orange guy, but it's bound to happen. But this guy came from Aunt Shannon. Thank you, Aunt Shannon. He's goofy. Little condor. She's already kind of ripped off all the feathers. Managed to get them before she ate them. But yeah, she likes this little guy. Right? She's looking at me right now like, what are you doing with him? So, that's what I do with my straps. I know. Not interesting, probably. But maybe. For somebody who's looking how to kind of tie them all together. That was my solution that I came up with when they were kind of getting all over the place and I couldn't keep track of it all, and I wanted them all to be in the same spot and easily accessible. The tarp is the last thing that always goes in the back doors, and I basically slam it into place. You know, I hold it, close one door, and then close the other door, and it sandwiches in. The back of my van is very much a hall closet. So one of these days, I'll open it up so you can watch everything fall out. Not doing that here. It is way too windy. I don't want to lose anything. I almost lost the tarp in the wind. No joke. But, yeah, they're saying that it's like 6-mile-an-hour winds. Liars. This is way more than 6 miles an hour. Bunch of liars. I love playing with this little guy. Alright, enough. See you in a bit. This is my favorite. I wake up early, right? It's 4 o'clock. She's sleeping on my chest, keeping me all toasty warm because it's freezing outside. I'm not kidding, freezing. I think it dropped to like 34 degrees last night. But I have my girl keeping me toasty warm. Although I have to get up and go to the bathroom now. Saying goodbye to this beautiful sunrise. This morning, leaving bright and early. We're headed out today Going to gas up, get some ice, and restock a little in the cooler. This has been an amazing few days here at Hagen's Cove Park in Florida, and really a great pit stop. I mean, I was able to get a lot of things accomplished here that I'd been neglecting, and I'm really glad I did it. Well, thanks for joining me today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I hope you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider doing so. And if you'd like to contribute to the journey, you can do that below in the description. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.